I didn't even get a single like. I was just the one that liked that liked my post. But at the same time, yeah, people don't really need to like your post to see what you are doing, right? So just know that somebody somewhere is watching you. Somebody somewhere is seeing you grow, right? And you will not know. They might not like, they might not comment, they might not share, but just know that people are watching you and you are making progress. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in my previous video, if you've watched it, I mentioned that the purpose of creating this channel was to share with you how I take an idea and how I execute it, basically sharing my journey with each and every one of you, my successes, my mistakes, how I did this, how I did that. And in this video, we are going to, or rather, I am going to be sharing 20 tasks that I have achieved in the last 2 weeks, right? I have been working on different projects, and these tasks are based on these 4 different projects. So one is the webinar I have coming up, how to turn raw ideas into real product as a product manager. So I'm hosting that event with a couple of my friends. And the second one is a summer boot camp for teenagers, right? And then the third is Gift Tender, my gifting brand. And the fourth is Venhoods, right? A rating and review platform where you can call out your shady vendors and the good ones, not just the bad ones. Yes. So let's dive right into it. The first task that I have achieved in the past 2 weeks is creating, or rather registering, the Product Sprinkle Summer Bootcamp event on Luma. Luma is a very great tool for registering all my events, and I think this is the second time I've used it. The first is for the webinar and now for the Summer Bootcamp. And I have been able to set it all up, both the feedback questions that I expect from people after the whole event and all of that. And yeah, I've shared it to some groups and it was pretty easy. It was very, very seamless. So kudos to Luma. Now, the second on my list is I added guest speakers to the Product Sprinkle community. So we have 6 guest speakers for the Product Sprinkle Summer Bootcamp 2025 for teenagers and young adults. So what I did was that I called a few of my friends. Obviously I'm a product manager, so I have tech people that are my friends. So I was like, oh, hi guys, I'm working on this initiative. Would you like to be a part of it? And each and every one of them agreed to it. Not anyone, or rather nobody said no, sorry, I can't. Everybody actually accepted, and it's a thing of joy, really. So I had to create a Product Sprinkle community where I added the host speakers to a particular group and created, I think, 6 more groups for each session, right? The sessions, in the sense that we are looking to teach these teenagers and young adults AI product management, software engineering, product design, cybersecurity, quality assurance, and digital marketing. Yes, you got that right. And it is all for free. It's all for free, right? So that is that on our achieved task for number 2. So number 3, I have completed the design for the post flyers. So we have different flyers, and it's initially I planned to do 2 flyers, right? One is for the topic the theme of the event and what we offer, benefits, the career fields will be talking about, all those kind of information. And then the second flyer is meet our speakers. So I had to design those with the help of my friend. Please, I didn't do it alone. With the help of my friend. Yeah, she's a very good designer, and yeah, I had to utilize her skills, please. Yes. So we're able to achieve that together, and it's ready, and I'm already preparing on how to post it, caption and all of that. So yeah, that's ready. So for number 4, right? Yeah, number 4. I had to pick dates for the boot camp. So this was not really easy. I mean, it all sounds easy, but it's not easy, honestly. So the reason I said that is because initially I had planned, oh, I want this to be fun, right? I don't want it to be boring at home. So what I did was that I'm going to spread the 6 days into a 2 weeks timeline. But at the end of the day, we're like, okay, let's say in a week we'll do 3 days. Let's say Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'm like, okay. I mean, the idea was okay in my head, but when it was time to put it on the flyer and stuff, it was a lot. I'm like, okay, maybe I did think this through. So I had to call a few of my friends that were going to speak alongside for, the boot camp. And I mean, we all had to brainstorm about it, and we came up with a date. And, with these dates, we had to ensure the date works for everybody. Does this day work for you? Does this day work for you? Does it work for you? So yes, we have the date, guys. We have the date. So it's from August 18th to 23rd of August. Yay! Yes, we achieved that, and it was really, it's a milestone. Trust me, it's a milestone, because setting dates are it's not easy, because you have to check the pros and cons. And then the next thing was the time. You had to set the time too. That was where another conversation came in. I don't think I'm going to be available. I'm going to be working. Oh, I think we have meeting. We have this. We have that. I'm like, what is this? What is this? So at the end of everything, after more than 1 hour call, we were able to choose a time. So we were thinking, we had to brainstorm, right? Should we do morning, afternoon, or evening? So one of my friends brought up that these students, I mean, it's summer, right? They might have the summer lessons and all of that. So morning might not really work. Afternoon really might not work. So we had to settle for 3 to 4 p.m. And we did it. And then I asked everyone, guys, does this time work for you? Say, yeah, it works. And we achieved that. So it's really good. Trust me. It feels good to achieve that. It feels good to achieve that. So the 5th task I achieved is creating a Google Meet link for the sessions. So that was another brainstorming, because the call was long. Trust me, guys. Because initially I was thinking, should we do one link for each event? Not each event, pardon me. So one link for each session, because remember I said we have 6 sessions. That's 6 career fields, and that's 1 hour each day, right? So I was like, should I create separate links for each sessions, or how do it work? So one of my friends said, oh, I think we should just create one link for everything. I'm like, oh, does that work? Creating one link for everything? But like, yeah, so people don't really have to, have links flying around, or students get confused, or which link should I join, or which link, given that the students might want to join product design session and also AI product management session, and having to juggle the 2 links or groups and all of that. So it was just a hassle. So we came down to an agreement that we should create just one link. And yeah, we got that sorted out. So the 6th task that I achieved the past few weeks, that's past 2 weeks, this one was quite it was quite a lot anyways, but I mean, I achieved it as always. So I had to send emails. I had to write and then send emails to over 53 African secondary schools. So the reason for the Africa in between the sentence right now is that I didn't just send to Nigerian schools. I didn't just send to or rather I didn't just send to Lagos schools, right? I had to send to schools in the east, schools in the south, because Lagos is not just Nigeria, right? So not just Lagos. I had to send to schools in Ghana, schools in Kenya, and schools in Rwanda. So these are the things, or these are the African countries that I had to send these emails. So I had to just mix up everything, and thank God for tools that one could utilize to, send it within 10 minutes max. Because initially, if you were to send like the normal process, if you were to send emails to more than 53 schools, you should be looking at hours of work, right? But this tool made it rather easy for me to send these emails. And the good thing about this tool I use, I'm going to share the link with you guys, right? I'm going to share the link in the description below, right, on the tool that I use. You can also track your email, right? But how it works is that it works with Google Sheets. So without Google Sheets, it won't work. So yeah, you just have to know that. So yes, and the 7th task that I achieved is creating a community description and rules and regulations for all groups, or rather for the whole community. So because we're dealing with teenagers, men, there have to be rules and regulations, really. So that's what I had to do. I had to set the community description, what exactly the product sprinkle community is all about. So that's why I had to create the community rules and regulations, more especially, so that we can guide them on what to say and what not to say, basically to be respectful to one another, and not to bug not to DM the speaker out of the blue, because some of the students might want to send a message at an ungodly hour. So just rules and regulations, really, to make the whole community organized. And I had to do that right now, because I don't think anyone has registered yet. So before anyone joins the community, it's going to be as organized as possible, by the grace of God. So the 8th task that I have achieved is developing a comprehensive program for the summer boot camp. So for the program, more like what is going to be happening day 1, what's going to be happening day 2. So from day 1 to day 6, so people would be aware, today is Monday is for AI product management, Tuesday is for product design. So I'm going to I've designed the program already, so I'm going to be posting it on the community group, right, and also each and every one of the groups, so people know what session is going on for each day for the 6 days. So that takes us to number 9, that's creating a message for feedback after the event. So this feedback is very important, because I don't want to wait till I'm done with the event, or the whole event has ended, before I can now start setting up, how was the event, questions and all of that, because I'm very sure I'm going to be busy at that point in time. So that's why I'm just setting everything up right now. Also for the webinar as well, I've already done the feedback message for the webinar. So after the webinar is done, automatically it sends them a message, how was this event, what was your thoughts, that kind of stuff. So that's for number 9. Yeah. So the 10th guys, the 10th task is creating a video content on the June promotion. That's curating gifts for 3 people with free service fee. So it was a promotion I organized and executed last week, because I wanted to, this is the mid-year, honestly, and I just wanted to I just wanted to let people know that, man, we've come this far. Really, I just wanted to celebrate the media. So I had to give out 3 free service curation, right? 3 free service fee, yes, for any gift curation or gift experience, really. And that was for Gift Tender, my gifting brand. And it has been going on well, really. So that takes us to number 11, guys. So there is this idea that I had. I think it's been more than 2 weeks since I've had this idea, and it's basically on I wanted people to share their stories on that gift that has moved them. I mean, it could be maybe when you were much more younger. I just wanted people to share their stories and all. So I was like, oh, how do I go about this, right? And I decided, okay, I can make it like an animated content, right? So I now had to reach out to my friend and ask for her help to, babes, you guys help me out here. So we did it together, and we achieved the Gift That Moved Me series. So we're able to complete and post the very first episode of the Gift That Moved Me. That is a great milestone. So guys, kudos to my friend AY. Yes, she really deserved it. Then the 12th task that I have achieved is developing the user flow for Gift Tender. So not just the user flow, also the problem statement, the purpose, the goals, the personas, and the UVP. That's unique value proposition. So I had this idea that I'm looking at redefining the gifting brand. I mean, this is an idea I had the idea. I'm working on the idea. So I'm still trying to validate it. So I can't really give you guys the full tea yet till it's been finalized. But yeah, I was able to map out the user flow of how it's going to work and how the users are going to interact with the product and this and this and that and that. And yes, I was able to achieve that. It took a lot of hours to think, to brainstorm, to sketch on my book, to think out, right? And at the end of the day, I use FigJam, right? It's really a great tool. I use FigJam to map out everything and prepare a PRD for it. That's a product required document for it and all of this stuff. So yes, it's a huge milestone, and I'm really happy that I achieved that goal. So the 13th task that I achieved is creating new funny meme content for Product Sprinkle. So initially, what I have been posting for the past, I think 32 days, we've had 32 sprinkles. So how I go about the sprinkle stuff is that from Monday to Friday, I post on how products are built, or my own opinion on how products are built. So I call, so day one, when I post day one, instead of day one, I call it sprinkle one, because I mean they're just like sprinkles of ideas. So yes, so I was looking for a new direction, not really a whole new direction, like something else I could post on the platform, so it doesn't feel like, oh, this is just the whole cycle and all of that. So I thought of this Aki and Popo meme that people that some Instagram guys usually post are really funny, or like, yeah, why not? Let us laugh over some slangs, PM slangs, product designer slangs, software engineer slangs, and it was good. I mean, I worked on that and I've executed it, and I'm still even going to post it this week. So the next, I think the 14th, is conducting a research on a new client. So I have a client that he wants to celebrate his girlfriend's birthday. So he called and they were like, "Oh, Lavender, I really need to, my babe's birthday is coming up. What plan do you have?" And yes, I researched, I made my findings, and at the end of the day, he liked the idea, and we're already working with the idea, and it's going smoothly. So, guys, yes, please, kudos to me. So the 15th, wow, we are getting there. So the 15th task that I have worked on in the past few weeks, rather 2 weeks, is providing a list of vendors I have patronized within the last 12 months to rate and review my experience on Venhood's platform. So initially I mentioned Venhood is one of the products I'm working on, and I'm also the co-founder of Venhood. I'm also the co-founder of Venhood. So what I'm doing, because we are already looking at launching, in the next few weeks, we'll be launching our platform, the MVP, that's our version 1, the minimum viable product that would, that's going to be out there for users to test and all of that. So I want to be part of the testers, obviously. So I've been able to curate list of Instagram vendors that I have patronized in the past 12 months, and share my experiences about these vendors, so that the good ones, the bad ones, so that the next buyer or any someone else can make an informed decision before patronizing this particular vendor. So the reason we put it at a 12-month timeline is because this vendor might have improved on their service, they might have worked on it and they are already better. So that's why we left it at 12 months. So that's for that. And the 16th task is a preparation call with Rita and Minat for the webinar coming up. That's how to turn raw ideas into real product as product managers. So initially I mentioned I'm working on this with 2 friends of mine. So 2 of them are technical product manager. That's Rita and Minat. So we had this call where we had to brainstorm on how it's going to go, how many minutes is allocated to one person to talk about tips and all of that. And it went well, honestly. And kudos, guys. We are doing it. So the 17th task is I prepared and posted a new YouTube content. So last week I posted my very first YouTube video, and it was it was fun because everything just happened. I had to edit, cut and all of those stuff. Man, it was a whole, I didn't know that's what you guys are doing over here. But yes, I did it, and it's really, really, really motivating because I have 10 subscribers now, and I have I think 49 views and 17 comments. Yes, that's the statistic. So I'm really, really happy that in the past 1 week I've had subscribers, guys. Yay. Yes, so I achieved that. So I worked on the intro, I worked on the outro, I worked on the thumbnail, it was good. It was a really, really good feeling. So the 18th task is that I posted the webinar. That's the webinar flyer on over 6 groups that I'm a part of. So I posted the flyer in more than, I think it's more than 6 years, because I have some groups on Slack, I have some on WhatsApp, then I also posted on LinkedIn, I posted on my WhatsApp, I posted on Instagram. So I literally posted everywhere, right? And I mean, it was the publicity was good, because I had we have over 30 people register, and that's my very first webinar, guys, that I'm about to host. The very, 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 very first. Like, it's giving me a scene of joy. Like, I'm just happy. Like, man, girl, you're doing this. So yes, that I have achieved, and I still plan to post again anyways till the 20th of June. But that's when we have the webinar. And the 19th task that I have achieved is preparing myself thoroughly for the webinar, practicing over and over and over again. So they say practice makes perfect, but I read somewhere that perfect practice makes perfect. So I'm not even aiming to have the perfect webinar here, but I just want to ensure that I am actually I knowing that I prepared myself, before the main day, before the D-Day. So I had to record myself talk. I even had to watch a couple of YouTube videos to learn and see how people do it. But at the same time, I got some valuable information there. And I mean, I've attended webinars in the past, so I know how they introduce themselves and all of that. And I practiced, I recorded myself, and I played it to myself, and I'm like, I think I sound good. But nevertheless, I'm still going to practice again and again and again till the D-Day, right? Yeah. So guys, we are the 20th task. The 20th task that I have achieved in the past few weeks is I prepared interview and survey questions for potential users for the refined Gift Tender app. So initially I said that I had this new idea that I'm working on, still trying to validate. So part of the process to validate an idea is to really interview with users, is to really get to talk to them, right? Through calls or through survey questions. So I'm going to be doing the both, right? I'm going to talk to few people, and I'm also going to send out survey questions to gather data to ensure that, we are pushing out the right product out there, right? So I'm going to be using the mom test methodology. So the mom test methodology is a framework by Rob Fitzpatrick on how to conduct an interview, the mom test way, more like, the way your mom will literally ask you, like, tell me what's happening, that kind of stuff. So that's the framework I'll be using throughout my experience as a product manager, and it has been going well. It has yielded good results, and I'm still going to use it for this next interview. But yeah, I've prepared my questions, and I'm going to head over to putting them on Google Forms and scheduling interviews. These are my tasks for the upcoming week, right? Rather, the next 2 weeks. So guys, these are the 20 tasks that I have achieved in the past 2 weeks. So I have lots of tasks I already have for the next 2 weeks, like the upcoming week, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. Some of them include, like I mentioned, I need to interview, I need to send out survey questions, I need to start rating and reviewing vendors. With the list I have, I'll start rating them and reviewing them, and also telling them, the vendors on Instagram, oh hi, I rated your business on Venhood's platform. Venhood is this, come and claim your page, or come and see how well I've rated you or how bad I've rated you. Anyone really. So these are the tasks I have. And also for the app we are looking at building, I mean the redefined gift tender, we are going to also work on the prototyping and then the webinar. Guys, I can't wait to tell you how it went. I can't wait to tell you guys this was what happened, and yeah, I really, 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 really cannot wait. And then my next one of my plans too for next week, I mean the next 2 weeks really, is getting over 100 people signed for the product sprinkle summer boot camp 2025 for teenagers and young adults across Africa. So I'm really, really looking to promote it, publicize it, post it anywhere, really post it anywhere. So I'm also going to drop the link below in the description, the link, so you too can register, or you can share with anyone really that is interested in the tech career field, right? So guys, this is what we have. I'm really excited to share these tasks with you, and I hope you can see from my expression that I'm proud of myself, right? I'm really, really proud of myself on how I've said, oh, I'm going to do this, to actually doing them, right? And seeing the results, and also having plans for the next week, the upcoming week. So this way, when you look back at the previous month, Q1, Q2, you can tell yourself, oh, I achieved this is what I did, this is what I did. These are the results, these are the statistics, these are the data of what I have achieved for the past few months, right? So it's very important for each and every one of you to keep track of what you are doing, document what you are doing, and that way, when you feel down, when you feel that, oh, are you even doing anything really, you can always go back to that documentation, right, to that data, to say, man, girl, you're doing something. Right? And that's the reason I'm documenting all of this, so I can really say that, guys, it didn't just happen. I hosted a webinar. The webinar, I didn't just come and sit and host the webinar. They were planning. I had to pick topics, I have to design, I have to talk to my friends, I have to prepare, I have to post, I have to publicize. You get, all these are tasks that lead to the result, right? So like I said in the previous video, you have to trust yourself, you have to trust the process, and you will get the right result. Consistency is not easy, trust me. I don't want to be a motivational speaker right now, but consistency is not easy. But try as much as you can to just keep track of what you are doing, keep doing what you've been doing. Even if you don't get people liking your post and all of that. I mean, I came up with this new initiative about the memes and all of those. I came up from Product Sprinkle. That's tech bros and tech sis slangs, product management, product design, and software engineering. I didn't even get a single like. I was just the one that liked my post. But at the same time, people don't really need to like your post to see what you are doing, right? So just know that somebody somewhere is watching you. Somebody somewhere is seeing you grow, right? And you will not know. They might not like, they might not comment, they might not share, but just know that people are watching you and you are making progress. You are making progress, definitely. So just keep posting, just keep moving, just keep up with the flow, keep up with the consistency, and you'll be amazed at the results. So I hope with my own story, I'm able to motivate you, I'm able to encourage you, I'm able to say, hey, keep going, don't stop, never stop till you hit the goal. You get, till you achieve your dreams, right? So guys, this is going to be the end of this video. So until next time, guys, bye.